Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, sometimes hair, so if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. I mention this a lot, but one comment I get all the time is that I use too much skincare, which for me, I feel like I use the right amount for myself. It's a very personal choice, but I understand how maybe 8 to even 11 steps can be very daunting, and you know, people, fair enough, just don't have the time. I know what that feels like. So today I want to share with you guys a very simple 4-step routine. You got all your essentials in there, and we're only going to be using 5 products. 4-step, but 5 products. I'll explain. These consist of a cleanser, a toner, an exfoliator, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. And I also know that everybody has a different budget, and everyone has a different idea of what is affordable and what's not affordable. So what I've done is I've grouped these into 3 different sections: a lower cost, a medium cost, and a slightly higher cost. And I must mention, whilst I personally love the higher cost products in this routine, all the products throughout every budget category are all very good products. So let's have a look at what the 4-step morning routine would look like. We of course start with a cleanser. Whilst you can skip your cleanser in the morning and just opt for a splash of the face, some people like to cleanse twice a day. Cleansers are super easy to use. They can be used in the shower, obviously, or at your basin. You just apply them to a damp face, rub gently, lather up if it lathers, and then rinse away, and make sure you rinse it all away. Out of the shower now, we move on to the next step, which is the toner. For me, toners are an essential step because there's something that I personally loved and that really helped my skin improve. Toners really set up your skin for the rest of the routine and can potentially help the rest of the products work to their full potential on your skin. It's like a primer of your skincare. It creates that good base. Toners can be applied 2 different ways. You can apply it straight onto a cotton pad and gently rub over the skin and neck, or you can apply it to the palms of your hand and tap in gently. I feel the cotton pad way is more about removing excess cleanser that you may have missed, whilst the patting method is more about rehydrating the skin. So you can do both. You can do a quick wipe of the cotton pad and then pat it into the skin a couple of times. You can layer up if you want to be that little bit more nourished and moisturized. Now we move on to the moisturizer. Again, one of the most important stages that if you're going to do anything, do cleanse and moisturizer, but this is a very important stage. You can get moisturizers that help really target whatever kind of condition and stage your skin is in. Everything from moisturizers helping with spotty skin, to dehydrated skin, to general repairing of the skin. So find one that matches your skin condition or skin state and use it generously. Don't be scared of it. And finally, the sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important if we're not going to be using things like serums and essences, because sunscreen really helps with the kind of age prevention side that these products would usually offer us. And of course, protecting you from skin cancer, which is very, very important. A lot of people are scared to use sunscreen because they find it greasy, sticky, or maybe it leaves a white cast. Definitely check out my sunscreen video. Sunscreens have come a long way, and some of them you can barely even notice they're on your skin. I wouldn't recommend a 2-in-1 moisturizer and sunscreen because you just don't get enough coverage and protection that you need for your skin. And that is your daily morning routine. As I mentioned, you can skip the cleanser if you just want to splash your face. Now for the evening routine. Unlike the morning routine, it's a good idea to use the cleanser all the time for the evening routine. I personally double cleanse. I find that using an oil cleanser helps to remove everything from my skin without any kind of tugging or extra like grafting on the skin. But we can do the same with a normal cleanser. Just be thorough but still be gentle to the skin. At this stage, about 2 to 3 times a week, it's a good idea to exfoliate. Exfoliation is obviously very, very good for removing dead skin cells. Dead skin cells can make our skin look dull, it can clog it up. It's what really leads to blackheads and spots. So we can do this 2 ways. It might get a little bit complicated here, but also not really. You can use a physical exfoliator, so an exfoliator with a physical scrub to it. These are very, very very affordable, and the finer the granules, the better, but I generally like to avoid a physical scrub. If you're going to use a physical scrub, use it just like a cleanser, apply to damp skin, and then gently massage over the skin, rinse away. And then I would actually recommend following up with a toner. If you're using a chemical exfoliator, you apply that to a cotton pad, then rub that gently over the skin, avoiding the eye area, but remember your neck. You don't necessarily have to follow up with a toner if you don't want to, if you want to stick to a 4-step routine. But if you do want to tone and get that extra benefit, you can apply a toner after. Then onto your moisturizer. Now, what I love about the moisturizer I'm going to use, it's the Neogen Vita Duo, so it's Joan Day and Joan Night. This is a good product to have because you have your night cream and your day cream 2 in 1. So you don't have to have 2 different pots and thinking what one's night, what one's day. So I do obviously use the night cream at night and then the day cream in the day. But if you want to stick to just one moisturizer, I would recommend layering it up. So apply a nice thin layer of your moisturizer, then add a few more layers on, just add that added boost of hydration, almost like a night pack, so that your skin can really soak it up overnight. So there we have it, nice and quick. I think that was my very simple, easy 4-step routine, maybe 5 if you want it to be. This is also just a good starting point for a skincare routine. Once you crack this and once you feel like your skin is loving it, you can then introduce serums, essences, added bonuses like masks. I think you'll find the more you stick to your simple routine, the more you're going to start enjoying it and genuinely want to start adding bits in. So yeah, that was super quick. I guess I will see you next time. Bye.